interesting thing about control is we all like to have control. Have you ever had a fight in your home over the remote? Why do we fight over the remote? We fight over the remote because somebody wants to be in control. They want to have the power to control what we are watching, what's coming across on the TV. And they don't want someone else to have the power to control it. And today, one of the things we're going to talk about is what the Bible has to say about control. Because it's really interesting. We actually were made to have control. And that's why we get really, really frustrated and we feel angst, let me put it that way, when we don't have control. If you look in the Bible and you do a word study and you go all the way through the Bible, you'll actually find something very, very interesting out about the what the Bible has to say about control. Basically, what you're going to find, and I know, I'm going to have to turn my camera around in order for these not to be backwards for you. So, if you look at them in the mirror, you can see what they say. But basically, we're going to talk, the Bible talks about self-control. Nowhere in the Bible does it say that we're supposed to have other control. But it talks about the fact that a fruit of Jesus being in our life and being in control of our life, us giving him control, a fruit of that is that we are going to have self-control. We are going to have the fruit of self-control. So the interesting thing is that the other day we talked about looking at our choices. We talked about owning what we need to own. Well, one of the things we need to own is that we are actually supposed to be in control of our lower self, our natural man. And we need the Lord's help to do that. But that is what we are supposed to learn to control. Our natural impulses, the things that would take us in directions that are dangerous for us and that we don't want to go. And that comes from exercising self-control. It's interesting, whenever we are trying to have other control, the Bible has a word for that, and it's actually called manipulation. And if you study a lot of New Age, witchcraft, that kind of stuff, one of the things that it works to do is to give you control over others. Even God didn't exercise control over us. Think about that for a minute. He gave us the opportunity to choose. To choose whether to allow him to work in our lives, whether to partner with him in our life, whether to let him lead. We have a choice that we control. But you can't control that in other people. So many of our frustrations in our days come about because we're trying to control things that we were never meant to control, that we can't have control over. We would have a lot less stress in our life if we would stop trying to control those things and control what is within our power to control. And that is how we respond to situations, the action that we take, the action we don't take, the words that come out of our mouth, the words we choose to not let come out of our mouth. whether we choose to forgive or not forgive, whether we choose to act in anger, whether we choose to react or to wait and respond. Those are all ways that the Bible talks that we're supposed to learn to exercise self-control. Even in the verse where it says, set your mind on the things above, not on the things on the earth. It says to set our mind. So we're having to control where our mind is set and what we set our mind on. Have this mind set in you, which was also in Christ Jesus. So we get a choice of what to set our mind on, where to put our thoughts, what to focus on, what many choices that we make during the day. So next time you're thinking about feeling out of control, think about what it is that you yourself can control and get in control of it, and stop trying to control the other things that you can't control. Trust Him to God. Have a great day. See you next time. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't joined our YouTube family already. Love being with you. And if you have anything that you would like for me to talk about or touch on, just put it in that comment box below. We love to hear from you. Have a blessed day.